So one of the best things I like about Ryan Day and his wife is that they are not shying away from some pretty serious topics. No matter if it's mental health or other things going on in America in our lives, they are not shying away from being two individuals that are not going to talk about certain things. They're not going to talk about certain hot button topics. Not so much saying there are things that they will. I mean, they won't talk about publicly or they just haven't. We all know Ryan Day and his wife had to talk about certain things. When you look at those two individuals, they are not shying away from talking about and discussing some really, really important things in life. Who was one person that Harry Miller went to when he was having his battles and struggles with his own mental health? Ryan Day. Who was one person that was quickly to support and help Harry Miller in this attempt to help him not battle these same demons that he had been battling for so long? Ryan Day. Would Ryan Day be that guy without his wife? Possibly, but it's always helpful when you have someone that is your spouse who can support you and backs you 100% in these endeavors to not only coach the football, but to simply help the young men that you have coached and formed great relationships with. Ryan Day and his wife donated $1 million to launch the Mental Health Resilience Fund at the Ohio State Medical Center. Ryan Day and his wife, they're not shying away from it. This is not the first time they have gone out and helped people with these types of, or just in any physical or mental issue or element that they have. It's not the first time that they have not donated or started a fund in this way. This fund, the Nina and Ryan Day Resilience Fund, will benefit the medical center's Department of Psychiatric and Behavioral Health to help fund mental health research. As someone that has dealt with my own battles with my own mental health, which I really haven't really shared with or talked about much here on the podcast, if ever, I know how important it is for someone to be there, to be in your corner, to know that if you struggle or if you have any issues, there is somebody there, with you to help you along the way, to help you figure things out, to help you not so much figure things out, but just slowly at the pace that is needed to help you and to help get you back on your feet, help get you out of those own mental struggles and the mental battles that you have had. I understand what it's like. But for me to see that the coach of the Buckeyes is putting his money where his mouth is, and not only him, but his wife, and their names are on the fund. And so it's not just them saying it and then hiding behind. They are not shying away from this massive donation. Even had a press conference the day before fall camp starts to discuss this very thing. Ryan Day, man, I've already loved what Ryan Day has done as a football coach. I have been very critical of him at times when, of course, you would want somebody to be critical of the Ohio State Buckeyes football coach. But when it comes to real life stuff, man, like your boy could talk football, talk ball all day. But sometimes you need to put a pause and take a timeout and just reflect a little bit about what we are doing, what we have done, what we can do, and not so much looking forward to what we can do. And Ryan Day, he keeps doing it, being someone that is right there at the forefront to help people in the mental health space. There are things about Ryan Day that many people might not know, and I recently read an article about him, or briefly read one, where it said Ryan Day lost his dad at the age of 9. Dad committed suicide. And so if you're thinking for a 9-year-old boy, you have your own things that you have gone through. You have your own things you have dealt with. And some people, I mean, they're not just cut out to help people. They're just not cut out to assist people in that way. But Ryan Day is not shying away from that at all. Ryan Day realizes, I was in these people's shoes at one point. I was who they are. Or I was battling some things they're currently battling. The least I can do with the money that I have been fortunate and blessed to make and have from coaching. I mean, goodness, he just signed a $9.5 or $9.25 million extension per year. I mean, his salary is stupid, man. Like, his salary is insane. Of course, there's going to be incentives, Big Ten championship game appearance, maybe win, playoff berth. There's another bonus there. Win the national championship. There's another bonus there. He has been blessed and fortunate to be able to have the money in the funds that he currently has in his bank account. And I love it. He realizes this ain't all about me. This is not all about what I am doing or my family is doing or me just being the coach at Ohio State. This is about more than me. This is about more than the people that I am coaching every single day. This is more than about the families and the parents that I am focusing and trying to help and lead these young men. This is about more than just those endeavors. This is about some stuff that's bigger than life. And for Ryan Day and his wife to not only put their names on this fund, the Nina and Ryan Day Resilience Fund, but to also donate $1 million at the same time, putting your money where your mouth is, that's huge. That's amazing. And I love that part about this whole story. Not just the fund, but they're putting their money where their mouth is. I love it. Excited for the future. Excited for what Ryan Day and his wife are doing with this fund and to help people in the mental health space. And I am really happy. Like, I am glad that Ryan Day is the coach at The Ohio State University, not just because of the things that he has done on the field as a coach, but the endeavors that he is doing, not just in his own actions, but also monetarily off the field as well.